And welcome to the Creedence and Bishop Show. We're here live with you on this Wednesday. Little late, but well, perfect timing for us. We are the Creedence and Bishop Show. We welcome you. Please subscribe, like, hit the bell icon so you know when we go live, because we go live quite often.
A lot.
And we would like you to join us. Don't forget, we're on YouTube, Creedence and Bishop Show. Definitely, if you've got a YouTube account, please go and subscribe. Facebook.com/CB Radio Show. Twitter and Periscope is both at CB Radio Show, and Twitch.tv/CB Radio Show. And always remember, you can get a hold of us on our many platforms, including Instagram. And you can always drop us an email at cbshowemail@gmail.com. Fellas, how we doing? Everybody okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Everyone's good.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Oh, look.
Good.
Bishop, I love when he always starts out a little behind. His mouth isn't quite with his words, but it's always a good time.
When we started this show, quite a few months ago now, Bishop had the best setup.
Oh, absolutely.
And now he's dwindled down to a little wooden desk, and he just kind of stares at us and waits for his cue because he's behind a little bit.
What?
Love it.
There we go. It's catching up.
Perfect. Getting there. All right, coming up on tonight's show, round 3 of the Wish game. I think it's round 3. Am I right with that?
It is round 3.
I thought so. So the way that works, I'm sure that many of you, just like us, get some random weird stuff from Wish on your scroll on Facebook, and we've turned that into a game, trying to figure out what something's worth. Tonight, we've actually added in a few others that didn't just pop up on our scroll. A couple, just to mix it up, just to mix it up just a little bit. So we've got that game tonight with a mystery guest that Mikey will not tell us who it is.
Look, I do all the booking around here, and then whoever I want to book, I can book them. Don't you worry about that.
Question. Do you think that he just booked the psychic that he was supposed to have on last week that never called? And it's
Can
just
I
a
guess?
rebooking? Yeah.
Look, I have thought about starting to do that. Like people that want, they want to book people on our show, instead of doing just a boring usual interview, have them come on and play a game with us or do like a watch.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Knox, what was your guess for the mystery guest?
The guy from the Burbs.
No, Mikey wouldn't waste it on that. No. He would spend a lot of time talking with that guy.
That's my favorite. One of my favorite movies.
Yeah. So
also, we're going to take a deep dive into the mailbag and answer people's questions and comments and things like that. And we always wonder why people look to us for advice. There's some advice seekers tonight on the mailbag, and I'm always perplexed by that. But I guess maybe we give halfway decent advice. I don't know.
I have
give
a
them all
game.
Amazon cards. That's all it is. Amazon cards. I just send them one every time they message us. Boom, Amazon card.
CNB News at 9 tonight. We're going to talk about onions. We're going to talk about fondling dead bodies. We are going to...
Fondling in what way?
You'll have to find out during the news at 9. Also, we're talking lion poop and Burger King. That's the CNB News at 9 tonight. Video of the week coming up. And also, and you know what? I want to start with this. The update about the second car chase, Mikey, that you were telling me about.
Yeah, absolutely. This was the one we were watching in Missouri.
Yeah. So, and there was like nobody on that stream, by the way. We had more people on our stream than we did on theirs. And that was at a live news station with a helicopter in the air. Yeah. Out of nowhere. And it was a janky, crappy looking car. So we did a live car chase. What was it? Last week sometime.
It was earlier this week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Last week. I don't know.
Last week.
Sounds about right. So at the end of it, we're wrapping it up. We're saying goodbye and just talking to everybody in the chat room, doing the comments and stuff. And boom, found another one with this really crappy car. Didn't last very long. Kind of slow through out in the middle of absolutely nowhere.
I mean, there's nothing but cornfields as far as the eye can see, both sides of the road. And then all of a sudden, he just decides he's going to go through one. He just takes off. burning through these cornfields.
Drives
Right, right down behind. Yeah,
drives right
driving.
in, oh yeah, no, right into the cornfield, and then he jumps out, and we're laughing our ass off because we see him trip and fall in front of the car.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
but he doesn't get back up, and then the cops come running up on him, and it goes out. Well,
remember how quick they moved out of that.
Kelly, oddly enough, that just said hi guys, had sent a message and said that they had shot the dude.
Hey, Kelly.
And that's why he had got out of the car, started shooting at them.
Yeah. Which we didn't even realize it.
Shootout.
And we were laughing because the dude fell so fast, right in front of the car when he got out.
Not him tripping.
Yeah, normally whenever you get shot, you fall down quickly. It's not like a cowboy movie.
He fell down quick. And I'm telling you what, they zoomed out super fast and cut the stream. And we're like, well, that ended good. Dude fell.
Yeah.
Nope.
No. Some shooting going on.
So he had a death wish. But we still don't know. Out. We still don't know what was in the bag from the first one, though. Handed over. The dude's in the middle of a chase somewhere in California on a side street somewhere. And these guys walk up and hand over a big bag through the window and walk away.
And the one thing they take with them when they get out of the car and take off running is that bag.
Yep.
No
That's
idea.
The craziest thing. Still have no idea. And I have looked at some news and stuff trying to figure it out, but I ain't seen any. But so I'm glad we got to that little update. And Kelly, thank you for letting us know that.
Maybe it was a Taco Bell party box.
Oh, that's entirely possible.
Again.
Are they?
Grammar police. Things do good, people do well.
What is happening? Anybody?
All I heard was grammar police.
Is something wrong? Are you okay?
I just said things do good, people do well.
Okay, I'm lost. Guys,
you said that ended good.
Oh.
Things do. So you should have said that ended well. That ended well.
I thought it ended good. Kelly says hashtag what's in the bag. Boy, Knox, certainly missed you. Thank you. I hope you've had a good time off lately. All right. By the way, if you missed anything, the car chase we just talked about, we had this rare weather phenomenon that we can't even pronounce.
I got
kind of embarrassing.
It's Daracho. Daracho.
It's Daracho?
Yes.
I thought it was Duratio.
No.
Jesus, what a dick. What a dick. We did a trip down memory road with China from quite a few years ago, and obviously she's been gone for quite a while. So.
Dorocha.
Yeah, that's not right. Bishop, stop. You're going to look like an idiot if you keep trying to speak. Also, we jumped on and did a reaction video. Thank you, Knox, for your help with that as well. So we all came up with videos of our own and presented them, watched them, and reacted. That was kind of fun. That is up on YouTube at Creedence and Bishop Show. And also the Pick and Flip podcast did a couple of mystery unboxing videos and the podcast. And then even last week, we still did one other thing. The Web Trotters went to town. Is that what it's called? The Web Trotters? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So we did this look basically on what was going on that day around America. And we zoomed in on the map and watched people's Snapchats. And we learned things like nail videos, like, look, or snaps of your nails are very popular.
They do like this and
that and just driving around taking video of yourself with music in the background. It's very popular. And baking cakes. It's also very popular.
Baking cakes.
Yep. So anyways, one other thing I want to mention too, coming up on Thursday, Bishop believes he's going to be doing some scratching, possibly on Thursday.
Yes.
I believe.
Tomorrow. Yes.
Oh, that's right. That's tomorrow. And might have another unboxing. Not sure. Won't know till the morning. We are appearing on the Don Smith show on the 18th. How's that work out? And who is that?
That's Don Smith, also known as Donald, also known as Donnie. He's got a show. I believe it's on an FM station, and it's also a podcast.
Oh, cool. Are we all coming on, or just you, me, and Bish, or
whoever would like to join us may join us?
So Knox, you're invited.
Knox did great last time we went on somebody else's show.
Yes, he
was
did.
MVP.
And we gotta link that.
Yeah, we
at
did.
some point. Have we or no?
Not yet.
Yeah, we need to. That was a lot of fun. So we got that coming up on the 21st. We're gonna have on Tim Stack.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yes.
I just want to know: is it the Don Smith show where it's okay to be conservative?
It might be
every Saturday at noon Eastern time.
I don't think that's it. No.
Okay.
Nah.
All right. And then Sunday evening, the Pick and Flip podcast. So that's what's going on. And that's what's up. Ain't that something?
Hey, can I play a quick game before we play the Wish game?
Yeah, go ahead. We're doing mailbag in a minute, but go ahead.
Okay, this is a quick game. Knox and Mikey, Creed's going to tell us the answer. How many cigarettes do you think Creed smokes in a day? I'm basing this off of that he had 2 cigarettes before the show started, and that was about 15 minutes I was here. So
I was banking them before the hour, though.
Right. So
and keep in mind, I just woke up from a nap like 10 minutes before I popped on.
So he has to fill his lungs back with smoke.
Right. Waking up in the morning, going to bed at night. What's in between? Okay. Right. How many cigarettes come in a pack? 20?
20. Yeah.
Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
Knox?
I'm going to say he averages 16 to 19, but not a full pack.
Well, give us the numbers. Which one?
I need one number.
I'm going to say 18.
18. Okay. Mikey?
I'm going to say 19.
19. I'm going to say 26.
God.
Bish would be the closest.
A pack and a quarter.
Yeah.
Bish would be the closest because I'm definitely over a pack.
Wow.
Way over a pack.
I was giving
it depends. It depends on the day. And here's the other thing. When I'm busy and when I run out there, I smoke half a cigarette and put it out. So there are a lot out there that are, like,
do you relight them?
Yeah, I was going to say too.
No.
Do you leave them in a parking lot at an airport for people to smoke on their way to the airport?
No. Any intersection I pull up to, that's where you dump it, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, I do not.
Hey, here you go, veteran.
I'm surprised that you waste half a cigarette.
They're cheap. What are you kidding me? I know they're expensive where you're at, 10, 11.
$13 a pack. 13.
Oh, yeah. Even on cheap brands or that. Listen, I pay like $3 a pack, so I can do whatever I want with them.
You're like Scrooge McDuck swimming in the pennies. You got the cigarettes everywhere.
he's swimming in butts.
If I did see a nice meme today of 2020 where a cereal. Did you guys see that? It's just milk with cigarette butts.
Oh, I'm glad I did.
No, I'm good. It depends on if I'm home all day, then it's like a pack and a half to pack and 3/4. I can blast through 2 packs if I'm driving a lot, though. The driving's what really gets me is when I'm driving bored.
What blew me away the other day during the Pick and Flip podcast is that your lady shared that 2 years ago when you went to the doctor, you were perfectly healthy.
Yeah. That was kind of funny. So I had a little this episode that happened when we had left Cherokee. Our last night there, I don't know what happened. I'll give you a really quick idea. I think that I was dehydrated, but here's what it came down to. Before we go on those trips to Cherokee back when we were able to live our lives freely, I would jam pack a bunch of work, not sleep much, a few days before we go, get everything ready. And then, drive all the way up there and that whole day, play well into the night, well into the morning, and get a couple hours of sleep and back at it the next day. And I've been doing that for a long time, but now getting into my 40s, that messes with me a lot. I don't know what the hell happened. I guess I was dehydrated because that's like the only thing that we could figure out.
Well, what was the episode? What did it consist
of? That last night was just I couldn't go to bed. I couldn't sleep. I was really, really hot, felt really, really, really weak, like the point where I just about wanted, somebody to carry me down to the vehicle. And then my dad got mad at me. My dad got mad at me because he had to drive, and they got mad because I wanted to go to the hospital in Asheville. I only made it to Asheville, and went in. Yeah, got an IV, got the whatever the fluids are.
Yeah,
IV.
But they ran. I even had a. What's the thing where you go into that big tunnel thing? They kind of put you into a scan.
MRI.
MRI. Yeah, had one of those done, and but it was so funny. The nurse and the doctors both said, "Hey, looking good, pretty healthy." Mom, there's something about the Mountain Dew. Didn't really say anything about that. Like a very heavy smoker. Lungs look good.
Lungs look good.
Pretty funny. So I use that. I always remind everybody that I'm nice and healthy.
Well, you were 2 years ago.
Well, I mean, nothing
that
much
could change in 2 years.
Listen, I eat a lot of bird's eye vegetables now.
I'm terrified of getting my colonoscopy. I'm 4 years past due for that.
Yeah, nah, everything's good. Be fine. Did you have, before we jump into mailbag, what was your story, by the way?
Real quick, last week,
there's nothing ever real quick when it comes to a story.
I drove a dear friend of mine and her disabled daughter down to Brooklyn, down to the city. She had to go and get her wedding dress.
Daughter that is disabled.
Yes, daughter is disabled. She's in a wheelchair.
No. I was saying not disabled daughter. Daughter that is disabled.
Daughter that is disabled. Grammar police. So got him down there. The big fear on behalf of the husband was that, when you're down in the city and trying to get her into her wheelchair, it's going to get hairy. It could be problems. So, have John drive you down. So I drove him down. Mm-hmm. Got to use the handicap placard. That was awesome. Got to park real close at the rest stop.
Where in New York City, you said?
Kleinfeld's is where she was going. And Kleinfeld's, of course, is where they do the Yes to the Dress show.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So we go down there. And I drop him off, and I got him somewhat close to the store where we weren't going to get bothered by any, traffic that was going by. And we got her out of the car, and I learned how to use the wheelie bar on the back of the wheelchair. If you need to get it up onto a curb, you can kick it back and put your foot on the thing. And
since Mikey's gone and it's close to 9, I know who the guest is now, and I'm happy.
Who is it? Do you know?
I figured it out. Yeah, I think it's your mother. I bet you.
All right.
That's what I'm thinking.
No.
Anyways.
So they get an okay. I go to Brooklyn. I ate some sushi outside on the sidewalk and bought some records.
And you give me crap about eating gas station food. You're eating sushi during a pandemic. Rolling the dice. Out on the streets of Manhattan.
I tell you what, there were a lot of people walking around because nobody's working down there because all these restaurants have closed down. Mm-hmm. Oh, the Latinas were amazing walking around where I was right near Bay Ridge. And I'm framing up the story
for you. Give us the GPS coordinates on and just track it and check it out.
So,
please, if you don't mind.
I bought some records, I bought some Garbage Pail Kids and some baseball cards, and then I had to go pick them up.
Where'd you get those at? What's the name of the store? I want to look it up.
I don't remember, honestly.
Do you know the street name? What the corner
I
is?
I get back to
Latina
here's the whole point of the story. So I get back.
The point of the story is that you should have went down and got me a couple of Rolexes from Chinatown. That's what you should have done.
I was in one of the Chinatowns, but it's so scary. I was in between Chinatown and whatever they call the Jewish town. Huh?
I said, why are you racist? And why is Mikey wrong? Right. Creed is wrong.
So I go to pick up.
What are you taking a dump or something?
The
Mikey?
daughter,
the disabled daughter,
right? And she goes to hop from the chair into the car.
She falls.
She falls, and that was the big fear. And she falls down, and she manages to get her foot
steamroller.
She gets her foot stuck between the curb and the car. So it's underneath her, stuck there, and she's panicking. Now, she's prone to seizures. So I thought she was having a seizure. So now I'm keeping my cool, but inside I'm screaming because I'm like, oh my God, what the hell? Here's the issue. This girl, God bless her, she's not tiny.
I already put that up, slow boy.
She's not tiny.
Uh-huh.
And I'm trying to pick her up.
Same with that one. Thank you.
I know.
Let me tell you something, gentlemen. You ever seen The Sword and the Stone?
No.
When that guy's pulling as hard as he can on the stone on the sword to get it out of the stone, and it's not working out.
What are you doing?
Putting on his Creedence and Bishop Show shirt.
No, Bish is just putting up a bunch of random comments that have already been displayed.
Go ahead. Sword and stone.
Jesus.
So she's
Anyways,
prone to seizures. Go
So
ahead.
she fell down. She is prone to seizures. She fell down, and now,
you tried to help, or did you just look the other way?
I tried to help, but Creed, I couldn't lift her up.
How much do you think she weighs?
I mean, pushing 300,
Pushing 300.
probably, and her foot was underneath her.
Yeah,
her foot was underneath her, and she was in pain. She's grabbing onto the car. She's holding onto the oh shit bar inside of the car and trying to pull herself up.
Did you laugh at her? Or?
No, I didn't laugh. I was afraid she was going to break her foot. Because apparently she breaks her toes a lot. She breaks her toes all the time.
This is the worst date I've ever heard.
This is a bad date, but he wanted to meet the people from Say Yes to the Dress.
I didn't go in there. I went and ate sushi. I already told you. So I didn't go in. I swear.
Who can we get to help our handicapped daughter that won't tell anyone
I can tell you
about anything that goes wrong?
I can tell you one thing, that those damn New Yorkers will be walking right by and not even looking at it, not even nodding over that way. They'll just keep on moving.
The guy, the door guy from Kleinfeld's came over and tried to help, but we had just gotten her into the car. So she eventually did. I was pulling from, because her back was like on the ledge of the car.
Put your back into
it. Her butt was, and her legs were underneath her, and it was wedged between the sidewalk, like the curb, and under the car. So it was a mess. Very awkward angle.
Like, see how creepy it is that Emily's in here right now, where she's at?
No, the creepy thing was I didn't know she was in there, and then she just rose from the depths. I was like, what was she doing?
Having a little bit of fun down there.
Such a weird spot. It doesn't matter. And just think, you know how high that was? That ain't even close when she goes through a drive-through and she orders. It's like 10 times that. And loud.
So we finally teriyaki chicken from Jack in the Box.
So we finally
went to Jack in the Box today.
I told them.
Oh,
are you guys over my story? You want to stop talking?
Yeah, it's a quick story. Go right ahead.
Go ahead.
Continue.
Point is, let's talk about real quick defunding the police in New York City.
Let's
go ahead,
say
Clay.
we did.
Go ahead, Clay.
There was but there was no cops. I saw.
Who cares? Did you need cops?
What if I did, Creed?
Were you raped? Somebody abused you? Is that why you've been gone?
No.
Did something happen while you were in New York? Is that why you don't talk to us anymore?
Is there something you want to tell us?
Go ahead. Tell us about this quick story about what happened, that you've been traumatized or something. And now you've turned into a...
Now that we haven't even done mailbag yet.
I'm sorry you're upset that I haven't. I'm sorry you're upset. Listen, it makes the times that I'm here that much better. It's okay.
He's sweetening the pot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what I said to the guys the other night, and it's so true. I said, am I the only one that's really, really happy that our lives are not as busy as Knox's?
Am I the only one?
How about our guest, our mystery guest, since it's 9:00 and we didn't even get to mailbag yet?
I told him to hold his horses.
Oh, it's him.
Yeah, it's a him.
It's a red face.
It's white face. Do you want me to go ahead and tell him to come on and we'll do it now? Bishop knew what I was going for.
Is that our mystery guest?
Beaker.
What do you want to do? Do you want to hold? I mean, we can do mailbag quick and then.
Let's just burn through mailbag. That way we got more time for the game.
Oh, we got all the time in the world, Mikey.
Okay.
Story's over.
All the time. Are you sure? That was a quick one. Like I said, it's just got a quick story, and then it becomes it's always another story. That's cool though. You went to Manhattan.
Yeah.
Sorry about the.
You ever tried to pick someone up that fell out of a wheelchair?
Never. No, I would look the other way.
I picked up an old man off the ground. This really old dude fell in the parking lot, and I ran over and helped him up.
You ran over?
Yeah, I ran over. No, I ran over.
In your flip-flops?
Yes.
You got some mail. Mailbag! I got mail. Yay! I got mail.
Yay. Thank you, Special Ed, and as always.
Well done, Mitch.
Get in on the mailbag. you can do so. CBShow email at gmail.com. Creedence, Bishop, Mikey, and Knox.
Yo.
Hi.
What do you do when someone makes fun of you for wearing a mask? A lot of people in my city make sure to lodge my foot underneath.
Flip it.
A lot of people in my city are against social distancing and wearing a mask. A guy even called me a dumb bitch just because I was wearing a mask.
You dumb bitch.
I told him to F off because I wasn't bothering him, and that he should just mind his own business. Wow, you told a 16-year-old that they're a dumb bitch for wearing a mask and minding their own business? Good for you. You're so cool.
Good for you.
On the bus, there are seats with signs to enforce social distancing, but people just ignore it and sit on them anyways. And I yell at them every day. Why are people so dumb? That from Gina in Florida. Why are people so dumb?
I got the answer.
Go.
Because it's coronavirus fatigue.
And what do you mean by that?
Well, people are they're over it. There's no end in sight. Everyone's like, F the mask. I'm not wearing this thing. It doesn't matter.
Right.
But it does help reduce the risk of transmission, just like condoms do.
So far tonight, grammar police, random thing. Then we've got defund the police in Manhattan. And now we're on.
I didn't say, whoa. I didn't say to defund them. I said, let's talk about the fact that it happened and there's less police presence.
Go on.
Tell us. Talk to us. What happened in Manhattan?
Maybe you were in a safe area.
He was eating sushi out on the sidewalk. I'd imagine, there's not many sushi joints in Harlem.
It's all outdoor seating.
Anyways, Gina, you keep up doing you. You worry about you.
Mask fatigue.
I haven't seen any of this, like people yelling at people or anything like that. But my wife sure has seen people saying stuff to other people.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
And my son will ask when we see someone, like if we're, inside of a store or whatever, he'll say, well, why does that person doesn't have a mask? And I say, well, we're not worried about that person. Let that person do what they want to do.
Right.
It's up to that person. We're wearing one. Let them do what they want to do. It's totally fine.
No, I agree. And that's why I say, Gina, if you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. That's good.
Wear two if you want to.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Another thing I saw today is get ready. It's going to be cold, and it's a mask and it completely covers your ears.
Ingenious.
In those,
nice.
Yeah. Yep. Hey guys.
Hi.
I eat an egg sandwich every day, and sometimes it doesn't have any flavor. How can I make it less bland? I say I'll make a scrambled egg. Make scrambled eggs into a patty. Is that possible?
Yeah, I guess so. It'd be like it's basically at that point you're just not, scrambling it up. You've scrambled it enough for it to form like a patty.
Okay, I got you. Okay, and I'll put it on bread. Yes, that meaning that would be making it a sandwich.
That's a sandwich. Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes it tastes so bland. How can I jazz it up? Kisses from Maria on Twitter. Salt and pepper and obviously some hot sauce.
I like ketchup.
Some Frank's on there.
A little bit of adobo on there.
A little bit of adobo goes a long way.
What about potato? What's a potato on it?
That sounds like more work than making the egg.
What about bacon? Add bacon.
Why don't you just get some?
How about some
why don't
cheese?
you poach? Why don't you poach the egg? Okay, get an English muffin.
Yes.
Canadian
Grab
bacon.
some holiday. Yeah, Canadian bacon, of course. You got to have Canadian bacon, and then some holiday sauce to go with your scrambled eggs.
Little eggs Benny.
And I would imagine that your eggs will taste a whole lot better. FYI.
Can anyone else picture Emily trying to make Creed a poached egg and Creed yelling at her the whole time that she's trying to do that? That's wrong.
What am I, the egg Nazi?
Egg Nazi.
Egg police.
The funniest part about that is her making anything that doesn't consist of a microwave.
Grammar egg.
Grammar police.
She's made a couple of decent meals, though. I will say that.
Handful.
What a loving fiance.
Literally a couple. No, she don't cook. She don't cook. I cook. And then then we get busy and we microwave everything or regular pizza.
Did you ever make fajitas since we had our fajitas back in the day, Creed?
Fajitas? No, not very often, but yeah, sometimes. The quesadillas. We really don't cook much, to be honest with you. We really are. We're microwave and throw it in the oven.
Got to the QT Mart. Or the KT Mart. KT Mart or QT Mart?
QT. All right. Hello, show.
Hi.
So I was just wondering if it was safe to use Nair on my breast area because it's quite hairy and gross.
Is this a man or a woman?
Also, my Christina, so it could be a man.
Either or.
Women have hairy nipples. It's a thing.
It's quite hairy and gross. Also, my stomach is kind of hairy, and I was curious to know if Nair makes your hair grow back stubbly, like when you shave your legs. Will it be safe to use Nair on my chest and stomach area, and will it make my hair grow back? Thank you in advance, Christina from Facebook.
Ooh, I've never used hair anywhere except for my privates, maybe once. And I don't remember. Yeah, it was a big day. I don't remember it coming back stubbly. I just remember, like we talked about before, it was just
going to the hospital for 3rd-degree burns.
Chemical burn. Not like my junk smelled like a tire store for like 2 days when I took my pants off. And I don't remember if it was stubbly. I just remember it was like
it was like she was going down on the Michelin Man. Oh!
It was like
is the Michelin Man hairy?
No, he smells like a tire.
He probably smells like tires.
Got it.
And it was very smooth, but I don't remember when it come back, like what it felt like.
It could really hurt your nipples because think how sensitive nipples are. It's pretty sensitive. Don't do it. God knows don't do it.
Yeah,
but want Christina just to stay hairy? I mean,
wax it. That'd be way safer. Wax it. Wax it. Wax it.
Yeah, wax it. I guess I don't know.
All right.
I've never had anything waxed. Knox, you seem like a guy that have something waxed. You ever got anything waxed?
I
have. I've had my eyebrows waxed before. Yeah. It hurts. It hurts a lot.
Breaking.
I usually cry when I get it done.
On your balls, or
haven't had the balls done. I shave my balls. I use a clipper.
I shave my balls.
I shave my balls.
My balls. I shave my balls.
Mamma mia. I shave on my balls.
I just let you know this is going up for auction. I know you guys can't see it quite properly, but it is a Beauty 360 Body Wax Hair Removal Kit. This segment is brought to you by Beauty 360
Podcast.
Beauty 360.
Did that come out of an unboxing?
It did not. All right. Next up, what's up, guys? How do I pressure my girlfriend to have sex? Again, another great submission on the mailbag. I've already tried. So you already tried. If you really love me, you should physically show it.
There you go.
Also,
cringy.
You're the only girl I ever think of. Can't you at least relieve my needs? And the one reason you probably don't want to have sex is because you probably get it somewhere else. That's a good way to not have any sex at all.
Or is this coming from the Creed book of Sweet Talk?
Does that sound like something that I'd say? Is that what you're saying?
Sweet nothings.
I'm starting to lose my patience in this girl and just want to get laid. How can I make her? This is the greatest part. How can I make her have sex with me? That from Keith from the Graham.
Bad news, Keith.
It does. Emily says sounds very rapey.
You
very
can't
rapey.
make her have sex with you.
Yeah, that's not really a thing. That's rape.
Grab
Keith.
onto her shoulders and hold her down.
Step one.
Don't
Where'd
do that,
ball
Keith.
gag go?
You know what
Don't
I
do
would
it.
tell her? You know what I would tell her?
What?
I shaved my balls.
I shaved my balls.
I shaved my balls.
That was Knox's ex. Hey, Mario.
All right. So
one last one real quick.
I went ahead and told our guest to go ahead and jump on. So you're going to be seeing our guest come through too. Go ahead.
Real quick.
Yeah.
I just when you were telling this mailbag, it reminded me of a quote from Knox. I don't know if he remembers this or not. He told Colton DeMonte this once, and Colton thought this was the funniest thing he'd ever heard. Knox, do you remember what you said? It was
yes. If it was the only thing I can think of that could go along with that is the one time when I was living in Myrtle Beach in an office building, and I just started beating off in front of a chick.
Oh my God!
Was that it?
No,
Doesn't it, Louis C.K.?
Well, we are really Louis C.K.
I mean,
she wanted to.
we were having a moment.
Listen, I saw it in her eyes. She just wanted it.
God.
Wanted
She
to
was
watch.
linguini. And I said, "You want to see me beat
I
my
guess-
weenie?"
I
We were
guess that
sitting
was it. Was that not it, Mish?
We were sitting at the Huddle House, and she just looked at me, and I was like, "Tonight, yeah, you're getting this tonight. Watch this."
Oh my God.
Because women love it.
No,
We were having a moment. It wasn't like I didn't. Oh, sorry, we were like mid conversation. I didn't Louis C.K. her. I did not Louis C.K. her. I did not.
But how do you have a moment? Like, if you're having a moment
around, we're messing around.
But that moves into sex, not
it did.
Weird.
Did she ask for you to do that, or you felt like that was the move?
That was the natural progression. But go on, Fish. What was
not natural progression? That doesn't happen. Life does not work that way, Docs. No.
Bishop, what was
Not
your
at all.
thing? I'm sure it cannot compare to this one, but
no. And also, I like that he tells the story about eating sushi in Manhattan, but he just out of nowhere says that he jerked off in an office building one time.
I was living in it.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, that's
not natural
in front of women that don't
It's
want
not
it.
natural progression.
Live in office buildings that aren't offices. All right.
What did I tell Colton?
I have audio from that night, I do believe.
What did I tell Colton?
You were talking about something, and you said sometimes which now makes sense with what you just said. You said sometimes you just have to hump them into submission.
Dry hump them into submission.
Dry hump them into submission.
Nothing creepy about that.
No. But especially
and then he went off and tried it.
I don't know about that. That's for.
I want to revisit this at some point. Yeah. I want to revisit it. We have one more mailbag, please. Back on track after that bomb. Last but not least, I need your help.
Our help? Are you sure?
So I just found out that my girlfriend watches porn, which as a guy I thought was great until I learned that she watched tentacle porn. Anybody have
is that with an octopus?
I guess. I don't know
like Japanese anime?
Yeah, that's that anime stuff.
And she likes gangbang stuff as well, apparently. This is the only thing about her that I think is weird. Also, and it doesn't say it on here. I'd love to know how you figured out that she was watching this stuff. It's the only thing about it I think is weird. I really do like her, and I want to look past it, but I can't stop thinking about it. Why would she watch this? If this is what she watches, is it the only thing that she really fantasizes about? I don't want to confront her about it because she is obviously keeping it a secret. So I want to know if any of you girls watch this kind of stuff. Is there a reason why? Could she still be satisfied with normal stuff in bed? That from JP.
Well, I think JP, you should help her live out her fantasy and show up to bed one night dressed as Squidward from SpongeBob.
There you go.
Octopus.
Emily did confirm that is not normal.
Okay,
What
well,
is not normal.
tentacle porn.
Tentacle porn. All of it. The entire email. Yeah, good luck with that. I don't know.
Best
I don't think
luck.
I don't think I'd bring it up. Would you guys bring it up at all, or would you just let it be? Or
I would just let it be.
Let it be.
Just pretend it didn't happen.
When she watches tentacle porn, let her fly.
CB Show email at gmail.com if you need to get it on mailbag, or send it to us via our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any of that. Dave the Flav checking in says, let's see.
Oh, he's got a lot to say.
Did Dave say that, Emily, you are looking so beautiful? Sorry, I talked about you like a dog on Creed's FB. And yes, Carol, that's why you're blocked on everything now.
When the tentacles come out tomorrow,
I ain't gay. Oh, he's not gay right now because Emily is present. Was it intern Helen? Emily, you look elegant. Right. Y'all are on crack. Coda is underneath my legs. Lay down. Justin Niebuhr. I like that. Justin Niebuhr. Are we ready to do this wish game or what?
Yes.
Are we ready to fire this up, dude?
Mikey says no. He just shook his head no.
You go ahead and start talking it up.
Oh, talk it up, dude. All right.
You know how to do
Where's
that.
the guest?
We're working on technical difficulties. Go ahead.
Are we?
If
you want to wait,
call me.
If you want to wait.
No, go ahead.
Can.
Start talking it up.
All right, sure.
Mikey's on it. Go ahead.
Not much to talk up.
Talk it up, dude.
Other than we're going to be playing the third round number 3, that is, of the wish game. And again, the way we came upon this is, and I know this happens to a lot of you out there when you're scrolling through the Facebook and all of a sudden Wish just says, hey, I think that you'd love this weird ass thing that has nothing to do with any of your searches or anything. It's just anything. And it's usually really cheap and
you need this
garbage
in your life.
And usually it really is nothing you'd ever buy in a million years. But that's how we came around this game. In the way that it works, we're going to, my lovely assistant over here hiding in the corner, Emily, will be manning the computer.
She's not over in the photo booth today.
Not over in the box.
But
so we're going to give, of course, going to show you what it is, going to talk a little bit about it. We're all going to guess, not me, because I've already seen a couple of them, so it's not fair for me to play.
Also, the person that's running the game technically is sitting right next to you, so that's not fair.
Yeah, good point. But also the computer screen is behind me. So. And don't forget, the winner tonight gets this nice hot wax, body wax hair removal kit, arms, legs, and bikini section.
It's mine.
From Beauty 360. That is tonight's. That is it.
I'll tell you right now, if I win that, I will do a live waxing.
All right, well, I'll just send it to you.
You won. End of the game. Well, thanks. That's been the Wish game, round 3.
And I believe that because sometimes when Knox calls late, like on video chat messenger for some reason, and he's laying in a tub.
He's always in the tub, right?
Yeah, he spends a lot of time in the tub.
Yeah.
It's really strange.
Getting a soap.
Remember he showed us the teeth, the dentures.
Yeah.
He sent me a message. He said, we were talking. He said, yeah, I got this at the at this place or whatever. And he shows me a photo, and I see his foot in the tub. And then next to him is the jar with the teeth. So he's in the tub.
Really?
Dude, with the jar of teeth next to him. Like a psychopath. Like,
talk amongst yourselves. Here's Emily to say hi, and I'll give you 5 minutes to figure out whatever you got to do. How about that, Mikey?
Hey, Creed, side note.
Yeah.
I did get an offer on those today.
On what?
the teeth?
On eBay.
On the teeth, really?
Yep.
Oh, my God.
I didn't take it.
How much did you list them for?
50.
What?
People are so weird.
And how much did they offer you?
They offered me 30.
Why would
Sold.
you take that?
Well, because I want more than 30.
What did you pay for them though? Wasn't it like $3 or $4?
5.
My God.
You're not going to take 30?
I also went ahead and I put them in my mouth. Do you want to see what it looks like when they're in my mouth?
Oh,
Yeah.
you did it.
Please.
I cleaned them up, he said.
You ready? Ready?
That makes
hold on.
no difference.
Go ahead. Oh my God. Is that the bottom and the tops?
No, just
God.
the top, I think.
God. Did you model them in the photo?
Oh my God. Whoever bought those is going to return them after seeing this.
That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. It's like, oh. It's like putting. I mean, is he? I was gonna say putting someone's prosthetic leg on, but at least it's not inside their body.
Thank you,
They're
Dave.
probably dead. The people that own that are dead. Oh,
You should. I would watch a video of you eating different things with
With the teeth.
like you gave the teeth a second life.
I felt British
I wonder
when
if
I was
you could
wearing
eat
those.
an apple with them.
What?
Could you eat an apple with them on?
No,
Why would you-
I can't.
I wanna
I
eat-
can't chew anything. I can't chew anything.
Food with it. Yeah.
Chewing them is impossible.
hot wings.
Ow, shorty.
I used to not be able to eat corn on the cob with these other teeth until I got Fixodent. Put Fixodent on your own teeth and then glue those in. Oh,
Ooh.
that's. What did you clean them with? What do you think? You're so worried about.
I know what he did.
germ.
He brushed them with toothpaste.
What did you clean them with?
You're joking. That's all you did?
I cleaned not the actual teeth themselves, the part that goes in my mouth.
Don't you think the teeth are
Well, I
dirtier?
mean, the pink part, the gum looking part, the bottom part or the top part, whatever that goes. I cleaned that up because that's the part that I felt was the most disgusting.
With just toothpaste.
Yeah,
That's not sufficient cleaning. Are you kidding me?
they're like 100 years old. Whatever was there
Exactly,
is
100
dead.
years of bacteria. Are you kidding me?
No.
Yes. Especially if it was in that jar the whole time. That stuff's been festering. You better watch out. You're going to get COVID for sure.
What about like bleach water or something? Like a nice hot bleach.
I guess I could have used the bleach
Ajax.
water. I don't know. Funny story about that about chemicals.
Funny
story.
Sure.
I used. So I was cleaning up a bunch of Lionel train track. If you had watched, the pick and flip from this past weekend, I had a train cam going, and so I was cleaning up all my track. I used CLR, that chemical CLR, calcium lime rust removal.
Yeah.
And I didn't wear gloves. I put it in a bucket and I dumped them in and I watered it down real good. And apparently it wasn't good enough because I had the worst taste in my mouth for 3 days after I used that chemical with no gloves on. It went in through my hands. It made me taste like.
Oh.
It was horrible. So listen, if I can handle that, I can handle some old dentures.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the old dentures, the chemicals hadn't been in someone's mouth. Like that's like the dirtiest part of a person's body. Would you? All right, if you bought a used sex toy, would you use a used sex toy? Like just
I would clean it.
Yeah, but with what? Toothpaste,
Sex toy cleaner.
dial soap.
They make that. Maybe some Dawn.
How's that Wish game going, boys?
Mikey's back.
Were you watching Creed?
Yeah, I always watch.
Sorry. I had to get a backup.
A backup mystery guest.
Yeah, because the other mystery guests, it's not working for them because they don't have Chrome.
Is
Who's
it on
the
their
mystery-
phone? Tell them to do it on their phone and open it in Safari.
Yeah,
His
or
phone is
anything.
dead. He's using Safari, but it told him he needs to use Chrome. Emily,
Can
you
we
make
know-
my nipples hard.
Can we, Dave?
Can the guy Can the guy download Chrome quick on his computer?
No.
Why?
Show be over by the time. He said it'd be 50 minutes. That's what it's telling.
Who is it?
Let's just get to the next, whoever this next person.
Yeah, we'll get them next time. I'm
was
getting us another one real quick. Hold
Are you
on.
gonna keep it? You gonna keep it a mystery now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, should we restart the game again?
A mystery guest, double mystery,
A backup mystery guest.
I've got mystery guests all over the place.
I guess so.
And does this second mystery guest know that they're playing a game?
Pretty much.
All right.
Can we have a hint? Do they not have Chrome either?
Their phone's dead too.
Yeah. Well, if this mystery guest doesn't come on, F all of
Can
them.
we just play between the three of you then?
Yeah, go ahead and start firing it up.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Can you tell us
Fire
again
it up
what this
again.
game's about?
Is it a serious question, Knox?
I mean, it's serious enough. It's just an opinion question.
Is it about grammar?
No, it's
Is it
about cookies.
Is it about
It's about-
defunding the police?
It's about cookies.
Mm-hmm.
If what was that?
Feedback, dude. Continue.
Go ahead.
Oatmeal or chocolate chip cookies?
That depends on the mood. Oatmeal's good. What about peanut butter? I mean, those are kind of my top threes.
So we've been eating these Otis Spunk here where I live and work.
Do you have a girlfriend now? Is that
No.
what happened?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, usually when you disappear like that, it's usually.
You think I'm late? You think I'm laid up with a lady someplace? That's why you haven't heard from me? No.
Do you have a lover?
No, I've been busy with work.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this differently because it is 2020. Do you have a partner now? A new partner?
No.
Okay. All right.
I've been busy with work.
Okay.
Have you rented an office space lately?
That's a great question.
We were getting Otis Spunkmeyer chocolate chip cookies, and now we're getting oatmeal, and I'm a little annoyed by it.
Hey, are they the real ones though that goes into one of those ovens? The Otis.
If they had one of the ovens, it is what would go in the oven. It's Otis Spunkmeyer on the box. They're pre-made, frozen balls.
Those are good.
Over the top, and then you switch it up to oatmeal. Are you effing kidding me?
No, I understand it. So you don't have the option, is what you're saying. Now it's just straight up oatmeal.
They don't change it up. It was just chocolate chip for like weeks, and all of a sudden, boom, oatmeal. Wouldn't that annoy you?
Absolutely.
All right.
Is the backup person ready or what? Are they?
There's just a gray screen with a name on it.
Looks like a voice call.
Bring him up. It's just a voice.
Someone. Almost stab somebody.
So
talk them through how to turn on their video cam, Mike.
Let's see the first item.
You want to put this person on?
Can't we just let him on, whoever it is,
Sure,
please?
put 'em on. Go for it. All right.
Hello?
Hello. Hey, what's up?
How you guys doing?
Great. Thank you for coming on to play this game with us since our real person bailed on us.
Who the hell's Adam?
ADAM.
He's the first fucking man. Who do you think he is?
He's the first man?
Yeah, Adam, Eve. Come on, man.
Adam who? Just Adam?
Adam
Let's bring on a Bill or a Jake.
Is it Ricky or Rocco?
It's Rico. Rico. Also known as that.
Rico
All right.
Suave.
Hold on. So the first mystery guest
was really good.
was going to be your other son that you talk about more.
No.
Your favorite.
But now we got son number 2. We got the backup. That's not really
Bring
fair.
in number 2.
They're
Do you
awfully quiet.
Do you understand this game?
Hey, boy.
Do you understand the game, Adam?
Round number 3 of the Wish game. And again, we're going to be guessing prices.
Mic was muted.
Going
What?
great.
He said something. Hold on.
The
Turn it down for a minute.
microphone was muted.
Okay.
There
Like
we
your
go.
camera.
Is the camera muted?
I don't know.
Are you
It's a
nude?
new phone.
Are you
It's
naked?
on- Possibly.
Turn on the camera.
He can't. He's too late.
Are you
What's the
cut
first item
or
on the
uncut?
bids?
Huh?
Are you cut or uncut?
Oh.
He just said, "Oh."
Inquiring minds want to know. All right, again, we're going to be guessing prices on some oddball Wish stuff that are legit things that are for sale on Wish right now.
No.
And feel free if you can get in comments on the, in the little chat thing on the side. Feel free to do that. You got to get in between Dave the Flav's comments about Emily. But we'll see them. So you can play along. Are we ready, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I will keep track. And let's get this going. First item.
What the hell is that?
Is that an
So-
accordion looking thing?
That is an accordion looking thing that goes onto the child's unit so that they can pee anywhere they would like.
Oh my god!
Yeah, oh my God is definitely.
That's what
So-
you could use on a boat. They look like they have smoothies in them.
Yeah, they do actually.
So a collapsible pisser.
Yep.
Can you imagine how much piss it would take to fill that thing up?
Quite a bit actually.
A lot.
It looks.
You could put a lid on it and just carry it around with you.
All right, let's start with Adam. What do you think? What is the actual retail price on Wish?
I'm gonna have to go with at least $7.
$7.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
$7. Let's go right up. Knox, what do you think?
I'm gonna say $250.
Is that $250 or $2.50?
$2.50.
Mikey, the Legend Mayhem.
I'm gonna go with $4. $4.
$4. B-Shop.
And for the reusable Power Wheels trucker bomb, I will go with $5.
$5 for the B-Shop. Stephanie checking in saying $1.99. And Dave the Flav is playing along as well. $5.43. Let's see again. Let's see. Adam says 7. Knox 250. Mikey 4 and Bishop 5. Let's see what it's worth. Power Wheels truck.
Oh my god.
$8.
$8.
Outta
yeah.
here.
Adam on the board
So I'm talking about.
already. Good
Nice
job.
work, Adam.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep, go to the next one. All right, next up is a handmade carbon steel Japanese samurai, how do you say that word? Katana? Sword, full tang groove, sharp blade. Can anybody tell me what a full tang groove is?
It's the notch that goes alongside it's like on the side of the blade.
Beautiful. So you can
Little
pull it
crevice.
back out after you stab somebody in the chest, right? You can pull it back out easily. Is
Yeah,
that
I
okay?
guess.
Okay. All right. Let's start with Bishop on this one. What do you think? And by the way, do you have any idea how big it is? Did you see? Is it like a full size? It is a full. She says it is a full, advertised as a full size. Also, keep in mind, if I ever got a T-shirt from Wish, I'd have to order a 12X at least.
I'm going to say that's $20.
And Mikey, what do you think?
$25.
25.
And it's the size of a butter knife.
Knockers. Yeah. Oh, you know it. You know it. Knockers.
I'm gonna say 40.
40. And Adam, what do you think?
I'm gonna have to go with 30, 35.
30. Is it,
Which one?
it
30 or 35?
Which one?
35 or cut it in 32.50.
We'll go with 35.
All right, 35 it is. Got you locked
Son
in
of
at
a
35. Karen, I'm not sure if you were late on the last one or for this one, 220. It now counts for this one. And Stephanie says just an even 10. All right. Let's see. Oh, and Dave says 25. And what is the actual retail price on Wish for $103? Holy crap. That must be like the most expensive thing you can find on Wish.
It retails for $600.
It's got a lot of good reviews on that.
And Bishop already ordered one. He already knew. Apparently his was much cheaper.
Is that what you protect your house with?
Yeah, because all his guns got stolen.
Look at this.
I can't tell if that has good. What is it called? Does that have full tang? That's my question, Bish.
Look at the tang.
Does it have good full tang? Does it?
Look at the tang.
Does not.
By the way, and I think you guys will be impressed that I know where that came from. Can I get on the board if I know exactly where it came from?
No.
Does anybody else know where this came from?
I think I did.
Not a clue.
All right, so tell me if I'm wrong. But Mama Bishop, where she used to go buy her smokes, over near where there was over near New River, where she used to go buy her smokes, and they used to do drawings, and she won that and gave it to you. Am I right?
You're correct. Yes, you are correct.
Hell yeah!
I went in there and they said, "We've been trying to get up with you. You have won the sword." I said, "What damn sword?" And they said, "This sword." And they gave it to me. It's a $250 sword.
By the way, Knox, you're on the board, buddy.
I used this a few years ago when there was my wife had planned a surprise birthday party for me, and we didn't have a stick, so we used a katana inside the house for the piñata. Creed, you were there. Wow.
Hey, remember that?
Yeah.
Good.
That's right. I think it was a one time I've been to your house.
Yeah. All right, what got going on here? Some hamster harnesses?
Yeah. It's a lovely adjustable pet rodent harness. Does it come with a leash? Do you have any idea if it comes with a leash?
It's adjustable.
Oh yeah. If you guys can see it, it looks like the leash is actually like a really bad necklace.
It's a lanyard.
Yeah, it looks like a lanyard. I'm with you, Knox.
Like a lanyard. Yeah, you're right.
You put your keys on, or a mouse.
And by the way, so Adam is on the board with one, and Knox has one. As far as in the lead, let's start with Mikey this time. How much is this pet rodent leash harness thing?
$3.
$3 for the Mikester. Knockers?
$4.99.
$4.99. Can't just say $5. Bish, what do you think?
So I have a question about the hamster leather daddy setup here.
Can I change mine?
Nope.
No.
Does it also, because you have a guinea pig in the back?
Yeah.
Looking.
That's why it's for rodents.
In the front,
it's for rodents. But I'm saying a guinea pig is much bigger than a little
good point.
No, that's not a gerbil, right? That's not
right.
a mouse either.
Here's the thing.
I think that's a gerbil.
It is a. Hear me out. It is a lovely adjustable pet rodent thing.
All right, so I'm going to go $8.50 for the adjustable rodent leather daddy outfit.
Ooh.
$8.50, Adam. What do you think?
$2.
Ooh.
I like it.
Dollars going
I
low.
was going to change over to $1. That was my plan.
Carol says $8.79. Thank you, DTF. And Stephanie says $3. Make you holla. Let's see. It's $6.
Ooh. Jeez.
Good thing you didn't change that, Knox. You are now in the lead. You are the closest.
Hey.
$4.99.
I used to have a friend that his brother would kill animals, right? And at a very early age, this kid started killing animals. And
his name was Louis Bishop.
His name was Daniel. And me and my friend Alan, we watched his brother Daniel kill all of the hamsters that the mama had. He would kill them in different ways. He flushed them down the toilet.
That's disgusting.
Not like, hey, like we would walk by and we would catch him doing this. He stomped on a few. I watched him break a cat's back one time.
Jesus Christ.
There was a kid, yeah, on the front porch.
Kind of
How?
hardcore.
How does he do that?
All right, listen.
Growing up in a trailer park, that's how.
And they made no one else wanted to touch a cat because the cat was still alive, and they made me, all the age of 10, take this cat and throw it in the dumpster. The cat was laying down right in front of on the porch, and Daniel just kicked the door open and jumped on the cat's back like Bruce Lee in Enter the Last Dragon. I swear to God. And stepped fully on the cat and broke the cat's back. And the cat frivelled around for a while, and then it finally just died.
That's
and no one else
awful.
wanted to touch it, not even his parents. So I said, I'll do it.
So do you write Daniel in prison now that he's become, where he's at now?
I don't know. He might not be in prison. I don't know.
Question. Seriously, do you know where he's at now? Have you kept up with him? Or?
No. Last I knew, he worked at a newspaper.
Even his parents were like, "Nah, we're not touching this one."
Right.
We just went inside and watched TV. Left you out there with it.
Yeah.
Young Daniel, cub reporter.
Where was Dan? Did his parents reprimand him for killing the cat?
I don't really remember him getting in a lot of trouble for doing that. Like you would think.
They were probably just happy he was out of the trailer.
Do you know that when I was a little kid, one time I threw a frog to put it down? My dad said, "Put that down." So I threw it and he shoved me. I got shoved when I was a kid.
The frog shoved you or the dad?
My dad shoved me, so I would know what it felt like to be thrown like a frog.
Shove me, dude.
Can we get back to the game, dude?
Yes, ready.
Thank you.
Next
up, a home sauna. Home 2L. Portable, indoor, foldable steam sauna, tent, spa, pot, loss, weight, relaxation.
What is she holding in her hands in that picture?
Not sure. Probably a cat with a broken back.
I thought it was a glass of wine. Maybe.
That's what I thought at first too.
Is it a glass of wine? Can you tell?
It's a big glass of wine if it is one.
No, it's a phone. It's her phone.
Oh, it's a burrito.
That's not a phone. Are you sure that's a phone? I don't think that's a phone.
It is a hell of a phone. No. You're seeing two sides. You're seeing the phone, and then the other black thing is the opening. Her arm is through.
Okay.
It kind of looks like a whale tail.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Whale tail.
A whale tail.
Right.
Weight loss, therapeutic, detoxing, relaxation. Home sauna. I like the spa pot loss weight. I like to loss weight.
Loss weight.
I like to loss weight. All right, Adam, we're starting with you, buddy. What you think?
I'm gonna have to go with 85.
Ooh.
$85. Ooh. Let's go. Knox, what do you think?
49.
Can I change it, dude? Can I change it, dude? All right. Mikey, go ahead.
I'm gonna say 51.
51. Damn it! You can unmute yourself that easy.
Yeah.
And B Shop.
What did Adam say?
85.
I'll say 86.
Oh, what a dick.
Ooh.
86.
Because I think it's more than
that. And again, Knox has 2 right and Adam 1.
Adam, have you ever been in a sauna?
No, I have not.
Have you ever been to a gay bathhouse?
Yes, I have.
Excellent. We'll ask you about that later. All right. How much? Yeah, you should charge your phone. 19%, bro.
Oh, look at Bishop with the steal.
$94. Bish got it. He's on the board.
I was gonna go with 100, but I was like, you know what? Adam is close. He knows what he's talking about. He knows about saunas. He knows about spas. He's
detoxing.
And detoxing.
All right, so Knox is in the lead. Bishop and Adam are both tied with 1. Next up,
The items tonight are ridiculously expensive.
Is that Mr. Bean?
That is Mr. Bean. It is a high-quality new mask, Shenzhen mask, animal Feces or face? Face, head, party mask, Mr. Bean. Great looking mask, though.
It looks like a surprise Bob Dole. Bob Dole don't like this.
He invented the internet, so thank you, Bob, right? Wasn't that Bob Dole?
That was Al Gore.
Al Gore,
Al
that's
Gore.
right. Close enough.
And the man bear
Close.
pig.
Close enough. All right, Bish, since you got on the board, we're going to let you go first.
I want to say I would pay $12 for a high quality Mr. Bean mask.
We all know it's high quality. It's coming from Wish. Let's see. Adam, what do you think?
15.
15 for Adam, and let's go with Mikey.
20.
Knox?
14.
All right, so Adam says 15, Knox says 14, Mikey with 20, and B-Shop with 12. Let's see the actual retail price on Wish.
11.
$11 plus 3 months free shipping. $11. So the closest would be
Adam.
Bishop.
Oh,
No,
Bish.
Adam was 15. Bishop got it with 12. So now he quickly got on the board and quickly tied to first. We don't play it that way, honey. We don't play the going over thing, do we?
We used to, but now that you're fixing the fucking game.
I didn't know that. We didn't during the two different times when we
Yeah, we
went through
did,
that. in the
because there was
beginning.
times nobody got a point.
Yeah.
For those of you who are on the audio version of this playback, it's quite a mask.
That is, I mean, if it really
Looks like-
looks like that, it's worth $11 all day.
You
Yeah, I
ever
wasn't
seen-
saying what?
You ever seen women that draw their eyebrows on like that?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
love it.
Marking
yes.
around?
Yeah, see it a lot at the flea market. No, I wasn't saying that the last two times we didn't do that. I was saying the last two times that I explained the instructions beginning tonight. That's what.
Okay.
That's
So I don't get a point? I don't have a
You
point?
do get a point. No, that's how we're playing tonight. I didn't say it in the beginning, so
Okay, perfect.
you can go over. Doesn't matter. All right, tied for first, Bishop and Knox. Right, this is really effed up, by the way. This goes along with the weird stories that Bishop just told about breaking cats' backs and stuff. A 220-volt small chicken dove feather plucking machine, poultry plucker birds. Knox Grammar Police, bottom depilator? Depilator?
Sure. Do I have to go first?
It's time for the depilator. Depilator.
Yeah, why don't you go first this time?
75.
75. Mikey?
I'm going to have to say for a depilator, I mean, especially that quality, it's got to be at least $32.
$32. Adam, what do you think?
135.
135. Ambish?
115.
Wow. Apparently, I do not know my depilators.
All right, Adam says 135. Knox at 75. Mikey really low at 32. And Bish at 115. Let's reveal it. 287. Damn, that is a lot of money. So, Adam, now it is a 3-way tie for first.
Has anyone ever ate Dove?
Yes.
Not Dove.
The soap?
Quell.
Shampoo,
No,
you mean?
like what? Like the bird.
Yeah.
I have, yes.
How
By
is
the
it?
way, Dave, let's see, that was
good.
at 9:50. Yeah, that was 1 minute ago. You might have got in a point. You might be leading over there on the comment section, or you just cheated. I'm not sure.
He could be.
Shannon says Bishop should save that picture of the Mr. Bean so Mr. Bean could be next week's mystery guest. That is what we call a great producer in the comments. I love it. Great idea, Shannon.
Run with it.
Definitely.
Run with
All right, 3-way tie between Adam, Knox, and Bishop and Mikey. Mikey's
Yes,
doing
he's on the
really
board.
well with 0. We have done 6 so far. I think we have 10 total, right? All right, we got 10 total.
Let's go
On to
down
the
the
next.
wire.
This is a dad bag unisex
Oh my
men,
goodness.
women, fashion belly funny packs. bum bag, adjustable belt, waist, hip wallet, traveling sport bags.
Wow.
I love that, by the way. Yeah. So good luck with this one. Where should we start? Let's start at the top with Bishop.
I like the different names and the different styles you can get. You got the
I do
Alan,
too.
you got the Derek,
Oh,
you
yeah,
got
the Bobby.
Agnes, the Bobby, the
The Wolfgang.
I don't know what the last one is, but it looks scary. Is that
Oh, yeah,
hair
that
or
one's-
stretch marks? That
might be a mix of both.
A little bit.
And the Magnus above, that's a lot of rolls happening there.
A lot of rolls.
Bishop, what do you think?
It looks like a multi-layer biscuit.
Flaky.
Flaky.
It does, yeah.
I am going to say, being that the crowd that they're going after drinks Red Stripe beer, I'm going to say that's $15.
15. Mikey, what do you think?
Well, I have a leg up on these boys. I just ordered the Allen earlier today, and it was $9. $9.
$9. Knox?
20.
Knox?
He said 20.
And Adam?
I'm gonna have to say 17. They got quite a bit of a variety going on here, so
17. All right. Mikey came in lowest with 9. Bishop with 15. Adam with 17 and Knox with 20. Let's see how much this thing is worth. $8. Mikey is on the board with 9. I'm sure you don't, unless you want to do that if you go over your. Oh, okay. All right.
I'll play by your rules tonight, Daddy.
How many are left, Creed?
Well, that well, I just said that we had 10 of them total. We just did 6 and we just did 1, so that would be
3.
One goes into 2, 2
more, I
goes into
think.
3. Let me take my shoes off.
Anyone's ball game at this point.
Yeah,
it still is. It still is possible.
I got to sweep them to tie.
At least you're not at 0, Mikey. That's good.
Right.
All right. Next up
What
is a 2020 CHR training belt fitness professional stretching trainer.
My
We'll just leave it at that. We'll just
Is
just
that
leave
for
it
your?
at that. Yeah,
for your-
it is.
Oh, it's an enlargement thing. It's not a training belt. It's an enlarger.
Okay, well, as Wish says, it is a training belt fitness professional stretching trainer
And they would know. And it's got
with
3.5 stars.
with large, medium, and small sizes.
3 ratings.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Let's start with Adam. What do you think?
geez, I'm going to go with 35.
$35, he says. Let's go right up to Knox.
15.
Mikey.
21.
And Bishop.
What did Adam say?
35.
Let's see. I'm going to go with 36 because I'm basing it off of that it has 3 different levels that you can work your way up from. You start at small, you go to medium, go to large. It's got a lot of stuff there.
Cheap plastic. Cheap plastic.
What's up, Tony D?
So 36.
Tony D, the swinging D. You might need this for more swing action, potentially.
That's plastic.
DTF says $6.52, very precise, and Shannon checking in with 55 for the weighing stretcher. All right, let's see how much this beauty is worth.
Come on, baby.
Oh,
$15. Just think, for $15, you can stretch it.
Who got the
points? Do we do double points if you get it spot on?
No.
Okay, just wondering. Because Knox got it right at $15.
Double points. What
Airmail.
Doesn't matter. He's in the lead now. And we've only got a couple more.
2.
What are you laughing about? What's you back there laughing about?
That bikini waxing set's going to be mine, you sons of bitches.
That's right. Tonight's prize is ready to go. You just have to pay for shipping.
No. That's not part of it.
$40 shipping.
And you just have to pay $40 shipping. Next, honey, what do we got?
Got it, dude. Oh,
We have a Best Way 153-inch by 108-inch tropical breeze large floating island lounge. Item number 43105E. That's a big one. That's a big one. Okay. Let's start right in the middle with Mikey.
$105.
105. Nax.
$2.25. $2.25.
$2.25.
No, $225. $225. No.
You said $2.25.
That is not Creed.
I got you.
All right.
Calm down. Take a breath. Adam, what do you think?
175.
175. And be shot.
155.
155, he says. Let's run through these real quick just so we know where we're at. Knox is in the lead with 3 wins. Adam and B-Shop both have 2. Mikey has 1. And let's do it. Let's see what it is.
Do it.
Oh, 268.29. That would be Knox. And Knox, congratulations. You are the winner.
I also just sold the dentures just now. I took another
You just
offer.
sold the dentures. Amazing night. You sold the dentures. You won a game. You have
My
hot
God.
wax coming. Hot
You
wax.
helped a wheelchair girl off the street.
You helped the wheelchair girl off the street after eating sushi on the street of Manhattan.
No police
You-
around. You had to protect
you-
the citizens
You
yourself.
went protesting for defunding the police in Manhattan. You have a partner now.
Oh!
And oatmeal cookies. Adam, thank you so much for playing, by the way. You did
Thank
very
you,
good.
Adam.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you, mystery guest Adam. Mikey, you did really shitty, sorry.
I did terrible.
Dave, you
Terrible.
won over in the comments. We got one more just for fun, right? Is this just one more, or you want to say just for fun? We can do it real quick. This is a pinpointer metal something.
Detector.
A metal detector. Automatic precise positioning, waterproof needle pointer probe, handheld farther detecting, not father.
Father
Does not detect fathers. Okay, all you broken women, this is not a father detector, just so you know.
My
Range, more accurate detection. Daddy finder. We'll call
My
it.
daddy.
This one's just for fun, doesn't count. No hot wax hair removal for you. But what do you think, Bish?
Will this pinpoint metal detector father finder, will that push me if I throw a frog?
It may push you.
Okay.
He
$27.
was teaching me a lesson.
Those are life lessons, dude.
27.
Hakuna
Mikey, what do you
Matata.
think?
I'm going to say $15.
$15 from Mikey. Knox, what do you think? Knox?
I'm listening. Hold on.
Knox?
He's listening.
Jesus.
He's Googling. He's Googling. He's cheating.
He is totally.
47.
I'm going back and watch the tape. I think Knox was looking for items.
47. I'm not looking for anything.
You know what? This win is not official at the moment. I'm going with Mikey on this one. I think you need
Shut
to
the fuck
rewatch
up.
it. No, watch his eyes tonight. As a matter of fact, should have had it just like this so we could have seen the glare in the front of his eyes. If we blew that up enough, we probably can see Google or Wish open right now. You fucking cheater. We're going to watch you.
Mm-hmm.
The win is not official until we say so. How much did you say? 47. Mikey says 15 and 27 for Bish. Again, this is just for fun.
Where'd
see.
Adam go?
I dropped into $3.74, but
Jesus.
$3.74. And Tony D, you were way off as well, $27.99.
But I got closest, right? So
And Holly wants to know who Adam is. Apparently, she likes his voice because she's got like some googly eyes going.
He's a young buck. He comes from a very good family.
A family of swindlers a family of pyramid scheme artists, a family of people that live in fear every day of their life, thinking there's going to be a knock on the door and somebody's from Columbia House is going to be asking questions.
Question: How? I know you're not supposed to ask a woman's age, but I'll ask Holly then.
By the way, Mikey, you won that one. Doesn't count, but you won it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Is that all of them, honey?
I finished on top.
How old is Adam?
Congrats, by the way. Knox, but it's not official yet until Mikey rewatches. Just
it has to be reviewed. Yes,
I'll review the tape.
Under review, just like a horse race.
Yeah,
but Adam's in his low 20s.
Low 20s.
Low 20s. Holly, is that okay?
Holly, would you date a man, or would there be no dating involved? Would it just be
straight to marriage? Wham bam,
thank you, ma'am.
Would it be like a 90-day fiance, but here in America? You mean?
She's gonna bring him to wherever she's at.
Yes.
Match made in heaven.
They have Love at First Sight on TLC.
Love at First Sight. I haven't watched that yet.
Oh, that show is awful.
Is it?
By the way, my wife told me something very funny about 90 Day Fiance.
Don't be ruining any. Wait a minute. Don't be ruining it over here.
Well,
is it
I don't know. Is it a spoiler? Yeah.
Oh yeah. No. Don't be ruining my 90 Day Fiance.
Have you seen the one with the Samoan guy? I'll just ask you about that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Yeah.
Because we're on a rotation of Moana in my house, Lilo and Stitch. You know, all the stuff your girlfriend watches. Creed, Lilo and Stitch too. But in Moana, Maui does like some Hawaiian-esque dances, if you will.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And she said that in 90 Day Fiance on the Samoan one, that when the guy gets picked up from the airport, he does one of the dances and embarrasses the woman.
Seasons ago, you're fine. You're not spoiling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jesus!
He whipped his clothes off.
Yeah, that was the first when we met him.
Yeah,
when he did that weird ass dancing but I think that's totally normal where he's from, though.
Yeah, something I've also learned in Samoa, it's very customary for the children to give large sums of money to their parents.
Oh, that's not just there. Holly says, will Chris Harrison, she means Hanson, walk in and ask why I ordered a pizza?
Chris Harrison may do that. I know him.
Chris Harrison might. He's the new one.
Oh, sorry. I got to tell you this real quick. I talked about it in the message in the thing that one of the local yard sale pages on Facebook here overnight, it changed from whatever it was, Wilmington yard sale changed to Save Our Children. And it's the whole thing now is about like Pizzagate and pedophiles and all this. Like I'm talking far deep down the rabbit hole of Alex Jones style stuff, right? Like stuff that's so far out there, I don't think Alex Jones would even post it. And it is so funny reading people's comments. Because
is it funny or is it triggering? Because most of Facebook is 100% just triggers every day.
Well, it's funny to me.
Yeah.
Because people, there's like 13,000 people in this group, right? And it changed overnight. And it's like,
is anybody questioning that?
Yes. There's people that are like, how did I get in this group? And people are like, this used to be the Wilmington yard sale, but now it's Save Our Children. The person changed. And then people are putting like, if you don't like it, get out. And like other
pedophile.
Other people were putting like, thank goodness someone's using their platform for good information. I'm like,
here's the about. By the way, this is what it says. It says, yes, this used to be a yard sale site. It is changing to something much more important. We are here to stop the sick and twisted world, pedophilia, sex trafficking, child abuse, and all in between. We will not stop. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. We will not stop until our voices are heard, and we will do anything in our power to spread awareness for children and human trafficking around the world. No amount of money can stop our freedom of speech and our knowledge. Let us all teach study, spread the word, and fight for voices that have been silenced. This is about good versus evil. This is about children and human trafficking. We are here to change the world.
Which that's totally fine if that's what you want to do and what you want to focus on, and sure, changing the world and all that. But it's just funny that
to change the group is what it's
right.
crazy.
It would be like if you go to Dairy Queen to get an ice cream, and Dairy Queen's like, "Yeah, we're not serving ice cream. What about blood diamonds? What do you know about that?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "I just want some ice cream." Oh yeah, you want ice cream? You know about blood diamonds, do you? Like, okay, yeah, I guess. I mean,
it's
So
turned into
this
one of those
week-
things. If you say anything about it, now you're a pedophile. Like if you say anything about
Right.
what's
man,
going
those are
on
the
earlier,
best.
you were racist. Now you're a pedophile if you say anything out of line.
Jesus.
but what is so
So-
funny about this thing is that there are a few people like are rattling the cage. Like some people like there's a big thing, and one guy put like, "So do I buy and sell children here?" Some people will put like the there's like a handful of administrators, and then someone will put there'll be all these comments like this and that about all this other stuff about that, and then someone will put, "Is this item still available?" Like it's just funny.
Look at Knox's eyes.
It's
Did you
just
see
so
his
funny.
eyes?
No, I
Oh,
was
is he
reading.
okay?
I was
Oh,
reading.
yeah?
They were like,
Yes. So, what's wrong with my eyes? What are they doing?
Nothing. Just wondering. Well, listen, we had a breaking news alert. I had to go to it. Okay, calm down. All right. That's funny. And Bish, during this week while you're scrolling through, make sure to screen cap some of.
Oh,
if you see
please.
anything good. If you see anything good, and
I was.
we can.
Am I still here? Okay, yeah, I'm still here. Sorry.
Hello.
I was thinking that we should have, because there's a few people that are very, crazed about this
Mhm.
and crazed about like how this thing changed. I was like, man, we should try to get some of these people on and let them have a debate. Like, I just think it would be, like, don't take sides, just let them have a debate and see what happens.
Razor focused. He is looking for grammar. He is on a mission to defund the Manhattan, New York City police.
You're taking that completely out of context. I never said I wanted to defund the police.
Wants to have
I just said that
protection
it was
while eating
obvious.
sushi on the sidewalk in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Where's the
I want
law?
to see
area
a
where I
cop.
was?
Listen, I want to eat sushi, and I want to look to my left and see a cop, and I want to look to my
I was
right.
underneath the bridge. I was like under the bridge,
Under the
Even
bridge downtown.
the Brooklyn Bridge.
Isn't that a sound? Isn't that a song? Isn't that a song? May I move on to our next?
Yes.
That is definitely Knox looking at belt buckles here a minute ago.
Time for news, CMP style.
I think there's going to be news.
This is a news update.
CMB News at 9, brought to you by defunding the police in New York City. So, speaking of police, and this is kind of crazy. This story really is kind of nuts. So, the mother of a deceased daughter says, "I just want justice for my daughter." Her 34-year-old daughter, Elizabeth, died of a drug overdose on October 20th, 2019. After responding to the call, Officer David Rojas, 27, was alone with her corpse and allegedly fondled her breasts and touched her nipples, which was captured on his body-mounted camera. Apparently, he thought it was off, but there's like a 2-minute thing where it still records, so he thought that he got away with it. Worse yet, this was just a random inspection, and apparently they just do these random inspections of body cam footage. And what do you think about that?
That's
I
awful.
think I need some help in getting this fat wheelchair-bound girl out of while I'm trying to eat sushi.
Disrupting my sushi, dude! How dare you defund the place?
Defund the police. I've got ginger all over my hands. My fingers smell like wasabi and a fat cripple. She breaks her toes a lot and she doesn't shower often.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is horrible.
What?
That was bad.
That is not nice to say.
That was bad.
What? You're lagging, Creed.
I'm laughing. Yes, that was funny.
No, you're lagging.
Oh, lagging?
Lagging the way.
Are you calling me a lagger?
You lagger.
Got
Probably
some
Emily's.
spell, kids, dude.
What?
You know what was even hotter than the Latinas in Manhattan?
The Latinas.
Her rolls. Oh!
Mother says it's a nightmare. Said her eyes were tearing up. I already lost my daughter, and now this. Get this. They got a good lawyer, though. Gloria Allred.
Oh.
Filed the lawsuit alleging invasion of privacy, the mishandling of human remains, and the infliction of emotional distress. In a further violation, said that the other members of the department shared the body cam footage of the disturbing event. So apparently they're
passing around.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're screwed.
Although, like I said, although he stopped the video, he thought that it was done, but it goes for 2 minutes during a little buffering period. So
I wonder if he was saying anything like, look at these tits.
yeah, you got to wonder if he was being really, really like gross about it or how it happened.
You have to wonder if he was being really gross about finding a corpse's breast.
No, I guess
You
I mean,
know about it.
I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. Do you mind?
Do you
Is
mind?
this okay? Are you?
If you don't like this, just tell me to stop.
Do you mind?
Get ready.
We
Get
go
ready
to
to
the
cry.
office building I'm renting real quick.
We're crying.
Let me show you something. Yeah, get ready to cry. You can add Dr. Pepper to the list of pandemic-induced shortages.
Hey, I believe that.
Just like the toilet paper. Now it's the Dr. Pepper. The low inventory is a result of increased demand of the product. They're saying, because nobody's out and about much. They're buying lots of. This also goes with an aluminum can shortage, apparently. Or
I
aluminum
heard about that. Yes, the can shortage.
Which kind of makes sense because they recycle that. A
Yeah.
lot of it. And if a lot's not coming back, and everybody, a lot of people like Bishop hoarding on the good stuff.
Hoarding it.
Hoarder. The hoarder.
I've noticed it's
But-
hard to find caffeine-free Diet Dr. Pepper and caffeine-free
It is?
Diet Coke. Yeah.
Seriously, I figured it'd be just tons of it because
Nope.
who the hell would ever buy that?
That's all that's left.
Caffeine-free Diet Dr. Pepper has been sold out for about 2 months.
That's a shame.
Is that one of your faves? Is that why you know it's
No.
been gone?
Ugh.
It's my wife's, so that makes it even more important. It's
Sales
my
of the soda have increased consistently over the last 4 years. Rest assured, we're working with local distributor partners experiencing low inventory levels in certain markets to meet this increased demand. And we encourage every local Dr. Pepper fan to continue checking their local retailer for their favorite varieties. That's what the company said, who, by the way, it's Keurig Dr. Pepper. I didn't know that. Did you?
Wow.
Guess you learn something new every day. So are you looking for an unforgettable place to stay?
Sure.
Are you?
How about a
Are
Blockbuster
you?
video for $4 a night?
How about a Blockbuster video for $4 a night? That's what it looks like. Although it is kind of weird. I don't understand completely. I read the article.
Is it a
And I
fold-out
read it.
bed?
I read it too, and it made no sense why they were
Yeah.
doing it. It was $4 a night. And you could bring like so many friends with you.
Yeah, but you have to pay for the rentals too, though. I think that's where it was written weird. I think that it was actually talking about the price is actually for the rentals of the videos. I think I could be wrong.
Every news story is running with it that it's $4. And I said,
I don't
how
know.
is this making a cent?
I don't understand how why
$4?
that
'Cause they
makes
said-
any sense.
$4, only a penny more than it was to rent a movie back in the day.
Well, how
Sandy
about,
Hart-
Well, till it was late.
what if it's like $4 rent, but it's like what people do on eBay or sending stuff. There is like a $200 processing fee.
Yeah. Airbnb is that way, by the way. You can get something for $50 a night for, 2 nights, and it's $700 because, cleaning fees, all that. They have a ton of fees. But Sandy Harding, the manager of the world's last Blockbuster store, she's listed it on Airbnb. It's in Bend, Oregon, offering movie lovers of a certain age the chance to relive the nostalgic the pre-Netflix summer sleepover.
The one thing I noticed too, that in a story I read, it said you had to be a resident of either that county or that town.
Yeah, it's really weird. And then there was one because I looked at 2 different articles, and one also said that it's only like during September I don't understand it. It does say, the same price as a typical movie rental back in the day, $4. The rules, you must be from you need to be a county resident to request a stay, and guests must all come from the same household. So weird. So
I want to spend time with people I spend time with already.
And watching and hanging out at a Blockbuster.
Watching video cassettes.
While she's there, like, staring at you.
Does the Blockbuster, does it smell like mold and mildew? Because
I would imagine,
because
probably.
of the drop box would always leak. Carpet was always wet around the drop box, no matter which Blockbuster you went to.
This one's a real quick story. The National Park Service really did put out these tips, of course, which makes sense for what to do if you ever have a bear encounter. And it's, a lot of people are out and about, a lot more than normal. People are out and about and visiting the national parks, and apparently coming upon bears is definitely a thing, especially in the area that we love up in Tennessee.
Coming on the bears.
Come on them bears, you know what I mean? The first tip, they said, please do not run from bears or push your slower friends down in attempts to saving yourself. That from the National Park Service.
Well, that would save yourself.
It would. They also do say the best thing to do is safely remove yourself from a bear confrontation is to move away slowly and sideways so you can keep your eye on the bear without tripping.
Okay. You got side eye the bear?
Durham, North Carolina, a restaurant is serving up a tarantula burger. Did you hear about that, dude?
No.
Well, here it is.
Oh my God, that looks disgusting.
Bowl City Burger and Brewery hosts the Exotic Meat Month. The month is a celebration of exotic meats eaten around the country and the world. In the past, they've had several. They've served iguana, camel, alligator, and various insects. Restaurant owner Seth Gross. What a fitting name!
What a great name! Yeah.
I bet it tastes pretty good.
I'll show you guys. I'll start a restaurant.
Yeah, but get this. They only get 15 of the farm-raised tarantulas each year, so those of you who want to try it, you have to get into a lottery in order to even have a chance to try it.
I don't think I would want to eat it on a burger. If I had to eat it, I'd want to eat it
straight?
Separately.
Because
Because
raw? It's deep fried, I think.
Eating it on the burger, it would surprise me. I don't want to be surprised, I want to know what's coming ahead of me.
I still think that one of the worst things that Hardee's ever did is put a Philly cheesesteak on top of a burger. I just don't agree with that.
Blasphemy.
Let's see. I don't have the video for this, so I'm going to save this. The guy slapping a Burger King worker.
Oh, I saw that. That was so
That?
good.
It was.
I'll
tell you what. I'll
save it.
Listen.
We don't want to talk about it.
No. Why don't let me talk? Let me do the story. You can pull it up and share it. You can find it, can't you?
Yeah, let me look for it real quick.
Find it. It's easy to find. A man who's been charged after being caught on camera violently slapping a Burger King employee. Apparently, it was all over the chicken nuggets because he swears that this woman that he knew, by the way, made them extra spicy, which I don't really think. I don't know if they do that. I mean, don't they just come like that and you slap them in the fryer? There was a time that they were putting a sauce on the chicken patties to make them hotter. and then they went back to just a spicy chicken patty. But I haven't been to Burger King in forever because Emily won't allow it. She says it's so disgusting.
I will not allow that in my house.
The man who is identified as 21-year-old Austin Addison ends up suddenly slapping the worker, knocking his glasses clear from the face, and quickly walking out of the store.
That's it. That's a little bit aggressive.
You ready, Creed?
Yeah, World Star! World Star!
It's the shortest one.
Yeah,
I
it
wasn't
is short.
watching 3 minutes.
It is short.
For robbery and stealing stuff. So she needs to get the fuck out of here before I get her put in jail for the rest of her life.
Oh my God! He just slapped Adam.
That was fake.
Robbery and stealing stuff. So she needs to get the fuck out of here.
It's
before I
fake.
get her put in jail for the rest of her life. You were on camera right now?
Nah, dude. Nah.
It's fake, dude.
There's no way that's fake.
Defund the
No, I want
police.
to watch it again. What?
You
Come
want
on.
to see it again? All right. I don't see what
He seems like he's really like
All right.
trumping it up for the
All
camera.
right, hold on. Well, first of all, it
Oh my
did seem as
God.
if he was.
Robbery and stealing stuff.
But watch the employee's face, though.
Before I get her put in jail for the rest of her life. You were on camera right now?
he slapped the glass off his face.
The reason why I know that it's not fake is because that employee's face. Watch the
Look at
employee's
his
face.
hair.
He feathered it.
You know what would have helped this guy not get slapped if he was standing behind the protective plexiglass.
That's right. Good point.
He blew his. Did he blow his own hair out of his face?
Yes. Yes, he
He's
did.
like
He didn't
a
want-
quail.
He didn't want to raise his hand to the guy. He thought the guy might find that angry.
That dude was already very enraged.
I got to see with both eyes quick. Can we blow this out of the way?
He was already enraged when he walked into the restaurant and was seemingly looking for the female employee whom he knew.
Do you think that if he hadn't have blown his hair out of his face, the guy would have slapped him?
He first walked in, threw down his keys onto the counter while the one that got slapped tried to calm him down. But when that failed, he decided to film what happened. Addison, who's 21, was charged on with harassment, disorderly conduct, and criminal mischief, which carries a possible punishment of up to 2 years behind bars and a fine of $5,000 if convicted. I bet you that never, ever, ever will be serving any more spicy chicken.
Damn spicy chicken. You on camera right now? Right now. Glasses, son. Look at his hand. The one hand's like trying to figure out what's going on. He's like, ah.
Seriously, though, I don't think it's fake.
No,
Really
you're right. I take it back.
I just think
everywhere.
you would see not the hair blowing out of the face, number one, and you just kind of see they're just.
It was
it's
the
not
way
right.
that he was yelling that I thought it was a little bit
Yeah,
dramatized.
right. Great use of that word, bro. He is from Pittsburgh, if that makes any difference.
I had to think extra hard before I said it, so I said it correctly because I knew you'd jump all over me if I didn't.
He's so proud of himself after.
And by the way, Holly, you're absolutely right. He kind of looks like Robert Irvine from Restaurant Impossible a little bit, that dude.
Robert Irvine, everybody. Robert Irvine.
The guy has great slap hair. David, you're absolutely right. That beautiful hair.
He slapped the piss out of that dude.
Oh God.
Some parents in Illinois are a bit perplexed by a rule for students doing remote learning this year. The Springfield School District has a dress code for kids taking classes online, according to CBS. Parents weren't too thrilled about that one, telling a TV station, what was it? Oh, that they cannot wear pajamas. They can't wear pajamas. And they're going to make it like you get in trouble if you have pajamas on.
I mean, I don't get that one.
I don't know. I mean, there's two sides of it. Reading through the article, there's a lot of them that are like, come on, they're home. Just be happy. Focus on, they're telling the school district, like, just focus on teaching the children and let us take care of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But then others are like, well, we don't want them to get too lazy. And when you're in your pajamas, you kind of lounging around, being lazy, not ready for work.
Did you see the story about the mother in Florida that was killed while her child was doing her online Zoom class and the teacher saw it?
No.
It was the first day of school. Yeah. It was the first day back to school. Let me pull up the story real quick. Let's see here. Elementary school student was on Zoom for the first day of school when the mother was shot and killed during the online class.
Oh my God.
The shooting happened Tuesday at the home, 30 miles south of Port St. Lucie. 6 children were home at the time of the shooting, including a 10-year-old girl who was taking online classes for Warfield Elementary. The school basically had opted to do lessons online because of COVID. But yeah, the girl's teacher witnessed the shooting and seen the child's reaction. So yeah, she heard profanity and then realized that it was a domestic altercation going on and could see the child online. The teacher said that she muted the child's microphone so no one else could hear or see what the 10-year-old was doing as she put her hands over her ears right before the gunshot.
Jesus Christ. From that terrible news to this terrible news, and this dick here in Alexander, Virginia, he's a rape suspect. He was charged with the murder of his accuser because he was let out of prison. And he hunted her down and killed her.
He got let out because of COVID.
Yep. He died Saturday in the hospital from gunshot. Is that right?
Jim?
Yeah. Police say that he shot himself days earlier while authorities attempted to take him into custody for the murder of Carla Elizabeth Dominguez Gonzalez. That's a long one.
What a name.
Who was found shot to death on July 29th. So that's just a terrible story. And I'll tell you what, that's kind of scary shit. What do you think about it?
Yeah.
Worried about criminals being let out like that. It's unreal. And last but not least, another tearjerker. A massive onion recall has been linked to more than 600 salmonella cases in 43 states. Did I say that weird?
Salmonella.
Have been expanded to include Trader Joe's, Walmart, and more. So you better check your damn onions.
Yeah, actually, I went to buy some
not
today.
Us, though.
Not a single one in there. There's not a
they say it was only West Coast, though.
That's a lie. There's not one onion in the whole place. The only thing you have is the skins.
That's a lie.
Oh, real quick, too. This German circus is they've been closed for months due to COVID. They're making some extra money by selling lion poop. The Krone Circus said it's selling jars filled with big cat droppings, which officials said can be spread in a home garden to keep pets and wild animals from damaging plants, apparently.
Yeah, if they smell some lion shit, they're going to get out of there. Like, oh, shit, there's a lion around here.
The circus erected a large sculpture dubbed Mr. Pooh outside of the business to celebrate the new venture. And last but not least, the city of Venice, Italy, is reducing the maximum capacity of its gondolas from 6 people to 5, but the reason has nothing to do with COVID. It has to do with fat asses like myself, and it's too much weight, and they are now reducing every bit of it because of the large size of so many tourists.
Well,
over the past 10 years or so, tourists were just overall weighing more rather than having them step on a scale before they get on. They're just going to limit the numbers.
Yeah, you don't want to hurt their feelings. I understand. So
I get it.
You don't want to take away the money from yourself, but I thought your onion news was going to be about in South Korea. Apparently now there is a green onion breakfast cereal.
Oh,
what?
Oh, no, I'm passing. Maybe I can get that guy on the show. The guy got slapped.
It's by Chex, by the way.
Well, Chex should find other things to do than that.
I guess it's big in South Korea.
I bet I
Really?
can call that Burger King and get that dude.
All right.
I'm gonna try this week.
Okay.
You gonna put him on the Wish game?
Yeah, he'll be the secret person. And the person was such a good guest too, man.
Bish, are you like setting something up, or are we done?
Are we wrapping
Here?
it up? Or are you? Oh,
What are you
I'm
doing?
wrapping it up. Yeah.
All right. I
I'm
wasn't
ready
sure
to go.
because I saw Alex Jones.
And
Well,
then,
no, all I was gonna say was I would take a turkey ring.
Oh, it's been a fun night. Great job on the mystery guest. Thank you to Adam for jumping in. Congratulations to Knox on his win. But again, not sure. And by the way, Dave, I don't believe it. Send Mikey a picture, please. He wants to
I had
see
to
it.
block him during the show. He called so much.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He just
Grammar police. He spelled boobies wrong.
He did.
Unbelievable.
Any last words, Knox?
Great to see you all.
If you say so. Mikey?
Keep an eye out for breaking news the rest of the week with Creedence
That's right.
and Mikey the Legend. We'll be covering all kinds of news stories, so keep your eye on the sky.
And be sharp.
It was fun. I look forward to seeing Knox again in 2 weeks. I always
Yeah, see you in a couple weeks. Maybe we'll get a message here or there. Did anybody else get any messages from Knox? Like, seriously, I didn't get any messages. He can't even answer things. Trying. That's all we get. Trying.
Also, going to do the lottery show sometime tomorrow as well.
All right, sometime tomorrow. Might have a unboxing tomorrow. Not entirely sure. Friday, I would imagine, depending on Mikey's, we might jump on and do something Friday, maybe if you're free.
I'll be there.
Anyways, thank you everybody for joining us. Listen, seriously, we really would love your help if you go to Creedence and Bishop Show on YouTube and put a like on there, the big old subscription, please. Do that. Make sure to like and subscribe and click the bell notification. Very important. Bishop froze. No, it's taking a nap. Knox, Mikey, Bish, you guys have a good week. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much. Been fun.
All right.
Everybody, good night.
My nuggets. Put in jail
Keep
forever
them,
for bad nuggets.
keep them not spicy, dude.
Too spicy.